Hello, this is Steve Goggins of Goggins Force, one of the coaches of Elite FTS. Today I'm here to answer a question that was posed to me on my training log. The question is, what advice would I give a younger Steve Goggins? He said it could be lifting or just in life in general. So, my advice for younger Steve Goggins would be simply to be patient in your powerlifting career. Be patient. Don't try to get it all at one time. Give yourself time. Don't get caught, what I mean by be patient is don't get caught up in numbers. Everybody got goals and numbers, but don't get caught up in it to the point to where that's all you can see. Because if you're training and you're steadily getting better and you're being patient a little at a time, you're going to hit the big numbers. The big numbers are going to come. But if you're impatient and you're skipping a lot of stuff, you're skipping the work sets, you're skipping numbers, just going heavy singles too much, it's just not good for your body. I would tell a younger Steve Goggins to be patient. Take your time. That would be the first thing I'd tell him. The next thing I'd probably tell him would probably be to find a mentor. That may be the first thing you want to do, is find you a mentor. Younger Steve Goggins. You need to find you a mentor. Somebody that's been there, possibly, or done this or that. Somebody that can give you, either advice in powerlifting or in life. That can tell you a few things here and there. So that it keeps you from making some of the same mistakes. And the reason I say this is because I see it a lot. And I'll try to sometimes mentor guys, or, just probably they don't even want me mentoring, and try to give advice. And a lot of times it just kind of go in one ear out the other one. And they don't really listen too well. And when I was younger, I can remember I didn't always listen too well either, so I can relate. And some of the stuff, the advice I was given was good advice, but I didn't want to listen. So I would tell a younger Steve Goggins to definitely listen, take advice of some other people, but mainly try to find you a mentor, somebody you can trust in, and that will lead you in the right direction. Somebody that's been there. If you find somebody like myself, like Eddie Cohen, people of this nature who've been around. There's plenty of others. Gene Bell, Osby Alexander, people who've been in the sport for a long time, who can give you advice and, help you out a little bit. Dave Ricks, people, you want to be able to bounce stuff off of some people. And most of the guys in this sport, in this world that I know of, they love to, for you to ask them questions and, to bounce things off of them. They don't mind. They want to see you go in the right direction. They don't want you to go in the wrong direction. So they don't mind helping you. So having a mentor I think is important. Somebody that you can get advice, keep you from making mistakes, or when you're heading down the wrong road, kind of like a coach in life, overall coach, it makes a difference. I remember if I had somebody to talk to back way yonder, I mean, life mistakes would have helped my powerlifting career. You know, just mistakes that I made in life would have helped. You know, if I didn't make those mistakes, it would have helped me be a better powerlifter. You know, so I mean, it's good to talk to other people. And the third and final thing that I would tell a younger Steve Goggins is to be humble. Be humble. Be a very humble person. You know, be humble, be approachable. You know, in that sense, never forget where you come from. What I mean by that. Never think you're better than anybody else. Never act that way. This is one thing that I can say that I think I've always been pretty humble. And I want to stay humble. And that's how I want to be. And most guys in the sport that I talk to most of the time are humble. The older guys that, you know, I grew up with are humble. You know? I don't want to be mistaken or for somebody who is rude or something. I never want to be that person, because I am a very humble person. Even though I've coached a few people, they don't think I'm as humble, because, you know, when you have to, you know, when you coaching somebody and you got to give direction sometimes, you got to almost like bust their ass, you know, not physically, but, you know, literally speaking. Sometimes they don't think you is as humble. They think you may be an asshole. But as far as in life in general, just being, you know, in the sport of powerlifting and in life, be humble. You know, be approachable. Be, you know, never be bigger than the situation. Never be bigger than life. Don't be too big for a situation. You know, just be a good person. You know, and, you know, nobody's gonna be perfect, but be humble. When you hit a big lift, when you do something great, that's okay. But the guy next to you that's nowhere near as strong as you, it doesn't make any difference. Y'all still human beings. Y'all still the same. You know better than he is. Be humble. And that's all I got for you. And I hope these 3 things that I would advise a younger Steve Goggins may help you in your day-to-day living or powerlifting. Till next time, talk to you.